Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, what I'm going to do in the wood yard, I'm going to work on this hickory here. I got probably 14 more phase cords, maybe 17 more phase cords to work on. But what I wanted to discuss today is the self-adjusting saws, like my 661, my 500i, are self-adjusting, meaning that they're electric engines, and they self-adjust to the altitude themselves. And when I start them up later on, you'll hear them run and then adjust to this altitude and adjust the filter, the gas going through, everything. The 661 and the 500i both have electric engines. The 500i is the first fuel injected chainsaw, and you'll see on my 460 right here, it has actually where you can adjust the carburetor with the screwdrivers, the old school style. And I'll show you that too here in a few minutes. But I just got an order for another 3 phase cords out to Blissfield of oak, so I had to get that done today. So this video is going to be pretty much me of cutting on this hickory, showing you the different sounds of each saw. The 500i is a 79cc saw. The 661 is like a 99cc saw, I believe. 99.1, 99.2, somewhere around there, I believe. And the 460 is a 76cc saw, which they're all my favorite saws. I like the 460, but it's just heavy. The 500i is like the cream of the crop, fuel injected, immediate response when you pull on the trigger. When you let off the trigger, everything just seems to shut down, so it's instant obedience on command, if you ask me. It's a beautiful saw. It's well worth the money, if you ask me. But stand by, I'll show you the difference here in the sounds of the saws. When I start, I'm going to start them up all cold so you can hear them adjust. The 460 is not going to adjust because you got to adjust that yourself, whoever's running it, and depending on the altitude you're at. And stand by here real quick and we'll listen to the saws run and let me know if you can hear the difference when they adjust to the altitude. All right, thank you. Hey, welcome back, guys. Here's my 460, what I was telling you about, where you adjust the screws, adjust the carburetor. It's right here. It's not adjustable. You know, it's adjustable. It's not automatically like the newer saws. This saw's right here about 25 years old, maybe a little older, but I bought it brand new back when Granholm was her first term. So it's kind of cool that you can adjust your, like I said, adjust your carburetor for your speed and how much fuel and everything you want to use just by right here. Now let's go over to the 661. Here's my 661. Bought this new, I think 5-6 years ago. The 500, I bought it the year that the 500, about 2 years after I bought the 500i ended up coming out. But right here you can see there's no place to adjust. It's automatically adjusted by the saw, by the electric engine, which some say it's good, some say it's bad. I really haven't had no difficulties yet, and I run my saws quite a bit. Here's my 500i with 25-inch bar, 25, 24, whatever you want to call it. You know, everyone says it different. But here you can see too, it's all self-adjusted. This is actually fuel injected right here. Hit that little ball. It's all fuel injected. Like I said, you can, when you start them up, you'll hear them adjust, and this saw is instant obedience on command. When you hold that trigger down, when you let it off, it stops. When you pull it, it goes. There's no hesitation, let's say. But guys, listen to these saws when they start up and let me know if you can hear the difference. And when you hear them calibrate to the area, to the altitude, you hear the engine, you'll hear the difference. All right, stand by, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna start up the 661 real quick, let you guys listen to it adjust. It is kind of cool. I don't have my earplugs in. First, I always hit the decompression. Make sure the brake's on, obviously. It'll probably take about 7 pulls. Listen close, guys. Gotta let it adjust for about 90 seconds, they say. Alright, next what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run it, and what they say, if you run it, the longer you run it, the hotter the engine gets, the better it runs. That's what some people say. I'm a firm believer in that too. So I'm going to run it for half an hour, videotape some here and there of it. So stand by again, guys. Thank you. The engine sounds totally different from when it first started. Totally different. Next one I'm going to start up is the 460. You'll hear the difference as soon as I start it up. I'm starting them all up, all three of them up, cold start. Put my gloves on. Cut resistant gloves are a must. Make sure the brake's on, hit your cushion, choke. This one's going to take a little longer to start. Obviously because it's a choke, but here we go. Listen to the difference. It barked. Put my earplugs in real quick. So stand with it. If I get loud, I'm sorry. Hear that one just stays the same sound through the whole entire running so far. Same sound. No up and down, no steady. Well, this is steady, yes. Carburetor with choke. Alright, I'm going to run it in some of this hickory here. That's the hickory I just got done doing the 460. Alright, guys ready? I always tip my saws over like that because the saws have a tendency to attract human skin for some reason. People come over, trip on it, fall on it, get stitches in their hands or their knees. I always lay them down like that if I'm not running them. It's a must. Alright, here we go. Here's the 460. 25-inch bar. Final saw is going to be the 500i. Once again, this is the first fuel injected chainsaw there is. To start it, it's pretty simple. It doesn't have a choke, obviously. Let me put my gloves on. I'm gonna put my earplugs in also, so if I'm loud, I'm sorry. But the start is pretty simple. It takes a minute to get used to because you're used to the other old style power saws. But there's a ball. Let me adjust this camera real quick. There you go. There's a ball at the end right here. Push that about 5 to 8 times, whatever, make her happy, right? Put your brake on, cushion, and just pull it. You'll listen to it, it'll adjust by itself too. Listen to it, it'll adjust. It's an automatic adjustment. Let it idle. It'll adjust itself. Just heard it. There it goes again. Yep. Alright, let's start digging into the stickering. Third and final saw. Obviously it's a lot lighter. That's one reason why I love this saw. Let's start digging into the stick and see what it can listen, you can hear the throttle, the instant obedience as soon as I hit that trigger. You see that? As soon as I touch that trigger, watch it. Hey, welcome back. Hey, I just got done running all three saws for about 25 to 35 minutes each. As you can see, this isn't too bad for 20, 25 to 35 minutes, whatever it was. It's not too bad. But hope you guys like I think it was educational, you know, a little. Just shows you the difference between all three saws. Why some guys have a 460, why some guys have 500Is, why guys have 661s. It all is up to your own individual preference. I enjoy running all three of them. I usually run one a tank, run the next one a tank, next one a tank. That way it gives the saws time to rest, to ease down. You know, then I fill them back up, hit them up, sharpen them, then I'll go back at it. I usually run probably about 4 to 6 hours. When I'm cutting, it's usually 4 to 6 hours. So unless my back gives out on me, which usually that happens also, and those who cut wood understand that. But yeah, that's not too bad for, you know, that amount of time. You know, next I gotta do this right here. Got a semi coming November 19th, another load. So I'm gonna have them put it here, put it down there some, you know, by my old wood. Got to get that out of here too, but this wood right there, that oak. But yeah, next I got to load up 3-phase cores that I had to Blissfield. He called earlier, so all right, I'm gonna go deliver that to Blissfield after loading it up. I'll take you guys along on that too. All right, we'll see you guys in a little while. homeowner just showed me this. He just built this log lift right here. Put the log on this. Log lift goes this way or that way. As you can see, it's drivable. So you can actually drive back and forth with it. Here's your gear. Here's your battery that starts it. Ignition switch.
At the end of the day, I've got cold chills so bad I gotta take a hot shower.
It's kind of cool. Got a little engine. Got your motor right there. It's kind of neat. Saves your back, huh? And it's gonna make the job easier.
I'm gonna need one more load like this to get me through.
Alright, hope you guys enjoy it. This video. Here's the 3-phase cords delivered to Blissfield right here. Just dumped it right in this barn. Right now they're all stacking it. Alright, now we're gonna head home. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.